But the next thing I really haven't talked to you about, and I'm wondering what you're thinking about. Because we got a direct for the Mario movie.
We sure did. So full disclosure, I have seen the trailer. I did not watch the direct. I don't know how much more was in the direct than the trailer itself.
It was just, I watched the direct and really it was Miyamoto. And then it went over to Chris Pratt. And then it went over to Jack Black. And then it, you know, they Illumination's, I guess, CEO talked for a bit. And they showed us an official trailer. And then Miyamoto got back on and basically, you know, they really, really hyped this up. I'm not trying to be judgmental here or anything, but I thought Chris Pratt he seemed kind of insincere about his fandom and history with Mario. You said you didn't watch the direct?
No, sir.
I think you would have gotten the same vibe from me.
So.
He was kind of like, oh, well, you know, I played Mario at my laundromat, and later on I played it at home, and he's just like, he was like, I thought when I really thought it was full of shit was when he was like, I probably played it for years. I'm like, that statement right there makes me feel like he's just, you know.
I don't know. I don't really get like just a good vibe from Chris Pratt as an actor or anything. Like, I don't think he's terrible, but he just doesn't do anything for me. I'm
going to be honest with you, dude. Whenever they came out with whatever the first new Jurassic Park was, I thought his performance in that was shit. It was terrible.
That's a different podcast, but
I'm just saying. No, but it's topical here, Tyler.
I didn't even see it because of my disinterest, which was partially or more than in part due to Chris Pratt being, you know, the star. And I like Parks and Rec, right? He was funny in that, but I just don't know if he's that much better than that, you know, for me.
The thing about it is, I'm going to be honest with you, the trailer didn't put me off.
Okay. That's cool.
I was wondering what you thought about it. I actually am not really heartbroken or anything. I'm not put off.
For me, I don't know why, but I don't know. Like, I'm sure I will see this, but I just haven't felt any kind of excitement about it. I don't know why.
This is the thing. When I saw that they kind of pitched the voices to fit the character, that really comforted me. When I realized that, like, you know, when Bowser was talking, it didn't really sound purely 100% like Tenacious D, Jack Black. They have like effects on it to where he sounds much more, you know, big and aggressive. Same thing with Toad. You can tell that they really upped the pitch to match the character.
I feel like
they didn't just like Eddie Murphy donkey them.
Right. I think that the plot may end up being that Chris Pratt is a human that gets somehow stuck in Mario's body. Like, I saw a lot of people speculating about that because Charles Martinet obviously is still among the cast. So that could just be to voice the whoops and the hop. But, you know, it could also be like maybe Chris Pratt, you know, or, you know, a real person gets stuck, because when Mario comes out of the pipe, he's like shocked at what he's seeing in the trailer.
I got that vibe, and I actually didn't know that, what you just said. So that's interesting to me.
What, that Charles Martinet is in the cast?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was in the at the end of the trailer. He was like, when they slammed all the names down, he was like second to last, and his name was only on screen for like a second. I had to go back and space bar on the trailer to even see it. Like,
I didn't catch that. I really didn't.
So I saw some people speculating maybe it's a situation where it's, you know, a man stuck in Mario's body or something. I think that tracks. Just based on Mario's kind of behavior at the beginning of the trailer. He's like going up to a toad, doesn't know what a toad is, doesn't know what mushrooms are. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, this place is totally new to him.
So I could see it being something like that, which I could probably tolerate that much easier than that's just Mario and it's Chris Pratt.
He's probably going to get sucked into the TV or into the NES or something.
I can see it something like that for sure.
And that's fine, and that actually would answer why he doesn't speak Italian or
sound Italian.
Like, that's what I mean. Why he doesn't sound Italian whatsoever? Because that was one of the first things people said. Of course, I saw a lot of positive reactions to this, but also the first thing people were saying, he's not talking with an Italian accent. That's for sure.
I'll reserve judgment on this, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not ticking days off on the calendar, holding my breath for this one. But I will see it, and if it's awesome, then I'll be really excited. But I'm not like. I've been let down by these before.
Granted that the theaters are open and active, I'm gonna go see this. I have to. I feel like I have to, man.
Maybe we'll have to make a trip out of it if we can line up some sort of.
The trailer didn't make me, say just fuck this completely or anything like that. I actually will go see this.
I agree. I didn't think the trailer was bad. I definitely felt like the trailer kept my interest from going down, which I went into the trailer maybe expecting to happen, unfortunately.
Yeah, did they give us a release date on the movie or no? Oh, no, they just gave us progress. They gave us progress on where they were.
I want to say it was. They've initially talked about like holiday of next year. Maybe
they said that they're going to be wrapping up animation here shortly. I think they said in like 11 days or something like that from the direct, and that they were going to begin scoring it and doing the lighting and composite, I believe.
I don't hate how the characters look. They're a little too realistic for my taste, but they don't lose. It's not like the first Sonic, right, where you're just cringing.
The only thing is that I feel like they kind of Sonic'd Mario. Now look, everything else looked in order. I think like Bowser
looked cool and Toad looked fine. Just looking at this screenshot.
Yeah, Kamek, aka Magic Koopa, that was fine. That bringing me into the trailer, just the way it was voiced. Yeah. The animation, I was like, I'm okay, I'm watching. It's funny that the penguins were like the opposite. That's like one of those funny, like Madagascar type jokes. But to me, it's funny because we used to throw those penguins off the edge. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So like that's our childhood. So to us, that hits us differently. But I thought Bowser's entrance was cool. That's definite. I think it was very cool. I thought I was going to be very disappointed for some reason because Jack Black's voicing him, but it definitely felt like Bowser, and that's what really was like. Okay. This is this. Nintendo's working close with the production of this. You got to keep that in mind. I don't think they're going to let.
They're not going to let it get completely screwed up. I do agree with that.
But of course, the only gray area is featuring big names, considering one person over the other just because of the money it might bring at the box office. Nintendo creates, shit true to Mario, but at the same time, they are a business that is in the business of making money.
Of course.
But I'm personally looking forward to the trailer.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the movie, man.
We'll talk more about it. Obviously, we'll probably have a full discussion on it when it comes out.
Yes, we will, my friend.